Oh, here we go. Draft. Rio alcohol? No. I'm drinking Mountain Dew. I'm a proper gamer here. Why does the quality look so bad on this again? This looks like 480p, not 720. But whatever. And why are drafts sound so loud now? Alright. Chromie first ban? Sure. Volskaya, okay. Medivh? Is there a Medivh player? I think Champ of Horde plays Medivh, but he's offlaning. Oh, they have... Is D-Blade 08 Squirrel? Or did they also sub Squirrel? Let's look in the... voice call. I don't see Squirrel in voice call. Maybe they are D-Blade? Maybe they are not D-Blade. I don't know. Champ plays Medivh. Yeah, but he's offlaning. They banned Gazlowe from Glogan. Okay, sure. And they banned Diva. Alright. First pick. Sylvanas, Junkrat, ETC. What are we going with? What else could they first pick? D-Blade, different person. Okay. Well, it doesn't have Squirrel updated on the thing, so. What are you first picking? Ana. Stop it. No. Bad red team. You don't first pick Ana. Bad red team. Scolding you. No. You can pick Deckard. Deckard is okay. We accept Deckard. Do not accept Ana. Alright, blue team. What are you picking? Either tank healer, tank DPS, healer DPS. I think those are the three I would go with here. I think taking Sylva away from them is good. Li-Ming Garrosh, yeah. Taking Li-Ming away, that's fine too. I don't hate this. I don't know if I like the Garrosh. I think it's okay. Not my favorite pick here, but I don't think it's that bad. I think it's okay. Red team. I think you gotta pick something to pair with Medivh, because otherwise they're gonna ban too much. He picks the Rexar early. Junkrat, that's okay with Ana. Did I say with Medivh? I meant with Ana. Junkrat's okay with Nano Boost stuff. I was thinking something like a Jaina, Kel'Thas. Something like that. I mean, Junkrat's fine. Junkrat's probably fine. I don't think you need to pick Rexar that early, though. I think that is because Champ of Horde does not have a big hero pool that they picked that early. They ban ETC. Yeah, that's fine. I think ETC into Garrosh is good. And they've already picked tank, so tank choke is good for them. They need to ban healer here. They should ban... Stukov? Malf? Deckard? Deathwing. I mean, Deathwing could be good here. Is that what you want to use your ban on, though? Maybe it is. Maybe that's fine. I don't hate that ban, but I'm not sold on it. I think part of the reason you have to ban Deathwing, though, is because you already picked Rexar. Which is why you shouldn't pick Rexar that early. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'm moving on. Greymane, I like that a lot. Stukov. Yeah. I think Stukov's probably the best healer into their team. And paired with Garrosh, I think it's super strong. And Li-Ming, actually. Greymane, I think that should have been Sylv or Raynor. Actually, I could see Cassia too. Or Tychus. Yeah, I don't like Greymane here. I think that's just a trees hero. That he's just picking Greymane here, when it wouldn't actually be good. Now they picked the Jaina. They waited a long time to pick Jaina. Did they need to pick Junkrat here? Couldn't this have been Jaina, maybe? Not sure. Johanna here, it's fine. I like Johanna. Stukov on Hyde, very strong Stukov player. And Leoric by Glogan. Is Leoric good into their team? It's pretty good. I don't know if I would have gone with Leoric here. I think I would have gone with, like, Urel, but Leo's not bad. I think people are sleeping on Chen, too. Chen seems really strong. Logan, real hero, boo. No, no, no. We'd like to see that. So yeah, overall, this is a Probius game. No, 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 no. This is not a Probius game. There's never a Probius game. I think I would still give the draft pretty favored to blue side. It's a murky game. That's maybe. I'd maybe on red side instead of Rexar. I'd maybe be okay with a murky. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Never mind, I lied. Nope, it's not a murky game either. You're wrong. Sorry. It's not a murky game for either team. Nano murky very good? No, Nano Jaina much better. Nano Jaina is insane. I don't know if I like the Junkrat Jaina pairing. It's good on Tomb. It's not possibly as good here. Tomb is a much more rotation heavy map. This is a much more teamfight map. And when they can control rotations, it's good. But are they going to be able to control teamfights? With Johanna Rexar? Maybe? It's okay. Ice Lance. Yep. I do see that. Aetherwalker, I like that. Is that body check at level 1 on Garrosh? I think so. On Anna's grenade build, we got the boop in on Hyde. We don't have damage to kill him, though. Okay, now we do, but we trade out the Jaina. Champa Ford also getting thrown in. We got body blocks by trees. Zaramag gonna go down. This is the weirdest level 1 fight I've ever seen in my life, because the people that are dying aren't dying, and the other people that shouldn't be dying are dying. Okay. Well, that was something. Okay, red side should be redonkulously favored on the wave clear department. So they're ahead on rotations now. I don't know how they weren't ahead on rotations at level 1. They're gonna head for camp now. Jaina's gonna use 80% of her mana, clearing this camp. They're sending Misha over to help. That's nice. Now she'll only use 60% of her mana. There's 50% gone. Remember, she just respawned, so she should be even lower mana than this because she would have spent spells at the level 1 fight. And, yep, there is 60% of her mana gone. Meanwhile, on red side, Greymane, of course, gonna do the camp very fast. And they start up the support camp. Junkrat doesn't appear to have a mine on the point. He has a root there. They could just step onto that. Yeah, there you go. Now he has a mine on the point. They cleared top lane because they are ahead on rotations here. Huge 3-man stun by Zaramag, though. He throws in the Rexar. Glogan, I think, was able to soak bot lane. Rexar getting silenced. Zaramag taking so much damage standing in the blizzard. He almost stood in the third wave and died, but they kill Misha. Glogan draining away Johanna. Super huge here. Junkrat. Boops away after the point goes down and after Hyde picks up the turret. A little bit of mistimes on the boops, but I think they were just dead at that point and couldn't really step up on point to contest. We're going Q at 1 and then Intellect at 4. Why? And we're super low mana now. Wouldn't you rather go Globes at 1 and Pierce at 4? Isn't that just the better balance between those two? Pretty sure it is. Because what are you needing Q range for? Garrosh? To dismount? I guess? Globes 1 Intellect 4 is new meta build? No, that is not true. Any Jaina player going that is bad at Jaina, straight up. And they don't understand math or how to play the hero properly. Throw in on Misha. Are they just gonna farm Misha all game? I'm kind of okay with that. It is new meta. No, no, no. The spell power adds 6% damage, and if you can't get more than 6% damage from Q pierces, you shouldn't be playing Jaina in the first place. Lyric gonna ghost away here. He poked his head in, even though there's no turret there. I don't know what he was trying to do on that rotation. That's kind of weird. Because you can just rotate up mid through the conveyor after clearing bottom. You don't go Q build, you go W build. Are you going Ice Fury Wand at 7? That's maybe a bit more reasonable. Throw in on the Junkrat, he's going to get evaporated by the Liming. Hyde wasting his self-cleanse for some reason. Logan getting a drain in. They have body blocks on Johanna here. Very good body blocks by Zaramag. They Oh, he did have Iron Skin? I don't know how the throw happened there, but now he's dead. Alright, blue team. Please stop bullying. I will call PETA. Ice Fury 1-7. I don't know that that's a meta build. I could try that later, though. That's at least more reasonable, but he's gonna go Q at 7, I think. Big damage onto Xenaris. He stepped up way too far and got instant deleted again. Blue side gets the mech. And they get in the mech. Why are we putting Greymane in the mech? Is that smart? I guess that's smart, because he can't go melee farm against Junkrat anyway. But the Junkrat's dead! Haha! Okay. Johanna getting thrown in, despite having Iron Skin again. Loses the Iron Skin. Anyway, I like to throw a minion onto the Ana to dismount and slow her and things. I think that's neat, cool, small play that a lot of people wouldn't make. Q onto Jaina. Throw Misha. Yeah, they don't have kill pressure with Greymane and Stukov in the mech, I don't think. I mean, they do if Li Ming has spells, maybe, but they just want to poke, get the well. The guy already got both towers. Q auto just kills that. Zarmeg should be fine. Although sleep comes down, Misha, if he can get a stun with the Misha and Jaina has spells, although Champa Ford is super low, the mech is possibly killing him. The throw onto him doesn't quite finish him off. Li Ming spells come through. Hyde gets a W. And blue side just chilling, clearing some waves. Junkrat clearing the mid wave. Leoric double soaking. Blue side is super ahead. They're a level and a half ahead at 5 minutes. Blue side's just gonna force down top 4 because they're level 10s. Oh, we're gonna wait out Iron Skin and then throw Johanna again. We missed the stun. Alright, we can't chase it down with Greymane, but we still get the fort probably. Next wave. Next wave. Red team still can't soak 10 in time. Junkrat is soaking bottom. He's pressuring Glogan. That shouldn't be happening. Glogan can't step in here. Alright, if Xenaris just stepped forward and auto-attacked and Q'd, he would have bursted him because he was at 200 HP. And the drain didn't heal him fast enough. Glogan should absolutely have died there. But Xenaris got scared for some reason. Didn't contest him. Alright, most of these other builds look pretty standard, I would say. Glow for the throat at 10 on Greymane is maybe a little weird, but I'm okay with it. I like Curse Bullet most of the time. Flailing Swipes on Stukov is maybe a little weird too, but either Stukov ult is fine. I think I just prefer Massive Shove a bit more. Blind coming in, Boar's coming in on Johanna. Get the unstoppable throw out. He still gets hit by a Bless Shield, but no real follow-up engage to it because of the throw, creating distance separation there. Apparition killing the Misha. Apparition has been so far impressing me a lot on this Li Ming, by the way, for how unsure I was starting this game. Glogan just dies to Jaina damage. Zarmag, they dropped the healing very far forward. He has to use the self-cleanse there. The Jaina Qs are poking in. Blizzard pops in with the Welly. Not quite finishing off Zarmag there. So I think blue team should have won that fight, and they kind of didn't because Glogan died. And Zarmag took so much damage. But blue should have been winning that fight. So that's kind of weird. Red side doing their camp. Rexar soaking bot lane. Red side not soaking top lane. They have huge wave clear advantage. I don't think Johanna needed to dismount there to press W on the wave, given that Jaina had already dropped Blizzard and they had Junkrat right there. Now they're kind of slow to this top lane rotation, and they didn't stall it off of the fort, so they took a little bit more damage on the top fort. Both sides soaking 13s. Blue side getting out their siege camp, timing it for the objective. You like to see that. Red side, you should just clear that trap. No reason not to. With 13s getting set up for the top point, they want to clear out the other team's siege camp and push down the fort beforehand if they can. Leoric just going to keep double soaking bot lane. Rexar probably going to try and keep up on the double soak. I didn't see what talent he went at level 1, but keeping up with a Leoric is pretty hard for Rexar. I think he can maybe still double soak, but probably not quite keep up on as far as rotations go in priority. Camps get cleared out by both teams. They weren't able to fully secure the fort. Greymane's going to go down to clear mid lane. Blue side just going to stand on point. Garrosh can step off the point there and zone and play more aggressive looking for a pick on Li Ming. It should be Stukov standing on the point, but instead they've swapped that for some reason. Probably a bit of miscommunication there. Because you saw Hyde standing on the point wanting to take over, and then the Garrosh just didn't move. Mithril Mace from the Orc at 13. It's kind of unusual. Jaina is using E on the wave here. Okay, it gets cleared. She needs to not use Blizzard here to clear the wave, but they do want wave priority here. Red team able to contest objective. Blue side's just going to do the support camp in the meantime and then fight afterwards. It's life leech. That's what I mean. But he's going auto attack build, right? That's what I mean. He's not going the Spirit Walk thing build. Wraith Walk, that's what it's called. Wave clear, again coming in. Misha, I'm surprised Misha didn't go for a stun on the Greymane there. I think red side is playing a bit passively here. They need to try and contest at 99 here, but they're not really getting control of the point. They're all so far back and stuck in this choke over here in this corner. Blue side just has so much control on the point here. Garrosh stepping in aggressively. He's going to get rooted. He throws in the Jaina, but no follow-up damage comes through. Garrosh just dying at the start of this fight is very bad. The Entomb comes down. They need one person on blue to stand on the point. But no, the Rip Tower comes in. Gonna kill Leo. They finally trade the kill back onto Johanna. I don't think that was a kill target for them. Li Ming getting stunned. Gonna go down. Hyde flailing swipes, but has to stand in the Blizzard. Jaina doing a lot of damage with that. And red team has stabilized here. If blue can keep being ahead on soak, they should still be okay. I don't know what really happened for blue side there. It felt like their team was just not coordinated on an engage at all. Talking Trees, Pops is unstoppable. Boop comes in onto the Stukov. That should probably secure a kill. The healing camp comes down. They don't have a whole lot of damage to follow up, though. Trees doing a good job zoning the rest of the team with Glogan. They don't get a kill on Tamisha. Red side not able to get a whole lot of channel on this. Blue side is back. Zarmag, if he can... Oh my gosh, the Misha stun interrupting the Q onto the Jaina. The Entomb doesn't find anybody. Zarmag getting chunked down low again. Welly comes down. Johanna stepping up. Misha coming in looking for a stun on Glogan. The Welly has a slow on him. Huge damage on Jaina Blizzard. Red, nobody standing on point again. Big Gleaming Orb finds the backline on Jaina and Ana. If Ana's starting this fight at half HP, she can get bursted very easily. Root comes down. They can kill Misha very easily. I don't know if that gives Li Ming a reset, but it doesn't. He gets the taunt onto the Jaina, and she just evaporates immediately with the Li Ming combo. The Rip Tower comes in. It only hits the front line. Zarmag is very low. He's going to fall. Okay, red side losing control of the point. If blue team could just stay alive here, they'll win objective, and it should be fine. Talking Trees getting engaged on by Johanna. They get in the mech. He needs to live. Hyde gets the heal onto him in time. Li Ming looking for spells onto Zernaris. Big chunk damage. Glogan getting in the mech. Hyde also stepping in. Johanna almost can kill the Li Ming. She just did an auto attack her. A shield comes in from the mech. Okay, he goes down on the Greymane. Blue side, not gonna get a whole lot done with this mech now, because they staggered so many deaths. I mean, they're gonna go bot lane, of course. And they'll probably get the well still. Yeah, see, he's Mithril Mace now, right? On Leoric. Jaina not going a route here is kind of wrong, I think. I don't think you need armor, don't you? Is Junkrat minus armor on these traps? One of those talents does minus armor. I think the level 4. Endless nades. Most of these other talents seem sort of correct. Greymane going the attack speed? 16? That seems wrong. I think you'd go the disable, right? Li Ming combo finds Johanna again. They're going to kill Misha again. Throw in by apparition onto the... He gets the calamity damage. He tanks another wave of Blizzard, though. Not able to find a Garrosh stun. Still more Li Ming damage coming through. Greymane trying to chase down on Shape Ford. He gets booped in by the Junkrat. Oh, good go for the throw. He canceled his own... whatever, feign death. Li Ming going to get traded out. Glogan taking a lot of damage. They're tanking the tower's hide. Has the flailing slice, but the Junkrat finds enough damage. Glogan super low. The Rip Tower can find 2. Glogan goes down. Doesn't quite kill Zarmag. Level 4 is big traps. 7 is silence. 13 is more traps. There's one that does minus armor, though. I think it's at level 4. I don't think you need big traps, right? He's not big traps. I don't think those are big traps. I think that's the armor reduction. I can go look. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Alright, well, red team is doing surprisingly okay in this game. They don't have structures. Oh, that one's Chase. He has the silence. Okay, never mind. It's at 7, and you have to give up the silence for it, for the armor reduction. I see. I would maybe consider giving up the silence in this game and allowing Jaina to go root instead. I think that might have actually been better, but it's close. I don't think it's necessarily wrong. Anyway, red team getting camps out, getting turrets, of course. They've got one turret and one heal item at least, I think. Does Junkrat have a turret? I don't remember. Can check in a second. If they would show him on the camera. He does. Okay. Blue team, not really able to do a whole lot. Their XP lead has been completely shrunk and caught up to at this point. So both sides just going to soak for level 20, play for the third objective here. Red side going to hold their siege camp to have split push during the objective. Meanwhile, they just need to clear lanes safely. Junkrat got a lot of mines set up here. Very defensive positioning. Although blue side being able to get in this bush. Oh, they scattered it out with Onyx. Sleep comes in. I would have just let them keep sitting in that bush if you were new they were there. No need to force them out of it. Just let them sit there for another minute or two if they want to. As long as you know they're there. No threat on you. Both sides going to keep soaking. Just playing waves. Standing back. Red looking for an engage on talking trees there. If he pops Bless Shield, they can burst him. He misses the Bless Shield and they pop Welly. They need to pop the Bless Shield way earlier on that. His team wasn't close enough to follow up, I guess, and they used Nano for it. That was a huge misplay on red side to not get that kill. If you're gonna try and get that kill there, you gotta just do it. Wow, that was a big opportunity missed from red side. Jaina is stuck clearing top lane. Now they have to just wait 30 seconds before they can stand on bot lane and contest point. I'm not sure I like the Ana build here, going grenade talents. Blunderbuss double throw on Garrosh. I don't know what that Leoric 20 does. I think it just gives some armor, repulsion upgrade. Stukov is holding. Zarmag taking a lot of damage at the start of this fight again. Both unstoppables are down on the tanks. Johanna getting chunked. Repulsion comes back in onto the throw. Insane repulsion. Apparition? Are you... Hyde? Okay, they killed the Jaina. Hyde, can you live? Oh my god, Hyde lives. Alright, that was almost equally a throw on both sides, but somehow Hyde lives. I don't know if red just didn't have the damage. Junkrat was mounted for some reason, so that seems wrong. Did Jaina not have Welly at that point? They should have popped a Welly if they could kill Hyde. That's much worth it. I would have even placed a turret or two to kill Hyde there. If you can kill the healer in this fight, that's insane. And Tim comes down, doesn't find anybody at 20. Glogan taking so much damage he gets a protect. Is able to sustain through. Welly is popped, has a slow. They're not able to find the engage. Ravar taking a lot of damage. Greymane doesn't get hit by a sleep. Okay, sorry, people were talking to me. Saw Li Ming get a kill. Li Ming gets out now. Wasn't really paying too much attention while talking there. Zarmag, he's overstepping really far here, but if they can get a throw into Xenaris, he's just gonna explode. Yep. Gets a taunt onto the Jaina too, and now she's in the Silence Tomb. We're not Silencing Tomb? Glogan, what talent did you pick at 20? Alright, well, Li Ming's getting resets. These repulsion combos are actually insane. Alright, highlight of this game for me so far has been Apparition. Li Ming making some plays in this game. Big plays. She's hitting almost every single combo that I've seen. She's got caught out a few times, but overall, very good Jaina play. Or not Jaina play, Leeming play. And blue side should just win the game here, pretty much. I didn't see exactly what happened in the bot lane fight, but I think after Johanna was dead, red team just couldn't really do much of anything. And game might just be over at that point. And so they kind of just did the Hail Mary to try and see if they could save the game by fighting anyway. And then that fight didn't go well. I think that's what happened. But yeah, I think Leeming definitely made big plays that game. Garrosh was getting chunked a lot. Took a lot of damage at the start of fights. Glogan was also taking a lot of damage. Died, I feel like, too many times. What did Glogan take at 20? He took the Protect instead of Silence into him. That's not right. Right? Pretty sure that's not right. You don't need the Protect if you're not taking so much damage. That's just a pick because you're not positioning well, right? Like, that's not an actual pick. If you have Silence to him, you just instantly win the game in, like, that team fight. He had an Entomb onto 2 people, I think. This game, like I said, Johanna got real hard abused. Champa Ford, I don't feel like the Rexar did much of anything this game. The Ana was just okay. I think the Junkrat and Jaina weren't really having good follow-up. They had damage pressure, but they also missed, I think, several kills in that game. Johanna not being ready to rip that Blessed Shield on the Greymane when he was out of position. They weren't able to kill Stukov. They weren't able to kill Glogan. I don't know. Their damage on red team just did not seem ready to pull the trigger. And I don't think you can be that way. If you see somebody out of position, you gotta be able to punish it. You can't just let him get away with it all game. Looking at stats here, I mean, Greymane technically had more damage. I think that was a Leeming highlight reel for sure. Greymane did not feel like he was the significant factor in that game. He was mostly hitting Misha and Johanna and getting good damage traded onto them, which, like, that was setting up the Leeming kills, to be fair. But so much of that was just off of very good tank play, I think, out of Zarameg. He was taking a lot of damage, and I think it could have been a lot better played from him, but he got the throws that were needed at important times and got picks from it, so at the end of the day, I think that counts for more than taking extra damage. The extra damage thing is a lot easier to fix. But just comparing those two teams, like, one is able to pull the trigger and punish mistakes, and the other team wasn't. That's pretty much the difference maker. And so, yeah, it makes a big difference. Is all I'll say to that. Also, I didn't like that Greymane build. That 16 just seems incorrect to me. I don't know why you wouldn't go the Executioner talent there. Because the attack speed seems extremely hard to use if you're in Worgen form, and I don't even think you can use it that well in human form either. Like, it's nice, but the other one is just 30% damage, pretty much. Like, I don't know. That's pretty weird. But yeah, those Leeming repulsion combos were insane. Hyde almost got caught out on the bottom point. He was stepped up really far, completely by himself. I'm gonna chalk that one up to communication. But it's also somewhat concerning that he thought he could do that and not get punished. Because he almost threw. Who's pressing buttons on this stream? I'm hearing button noises. Alright, so far, the Glogan factor seems to not be important, but the apparition factor. Whew, that seems to be important. Don't give that guy Li Ming. That's what I learned. Dang. But yeah, Glogan, it's like he played meta offlaner. His team fighting wasn't that good, as you would probably expect. And yeah, he felt like he just kind of double soaked. Didn't do a whole lot in that game. Because he would join up for a team fight, and then he would just lose his health bar. And either be super low or die in the team fight. And then go back to double soaking. The big entombs he got, he didn't have a silence for them. So it's like, can't really say that that was a highlight. Yeah. I think the Glogan factor is it gonna lose you the game? Against better players, probably. But the apparition factor outweighed it significantly. So yeah. Overall that's very cool. Because I've not seen them like I don't think seen them make impressive plays like that in Storm League, so let's see if they can keep it up. Why is there so much downtime between the games? Game 2. Alright, we got a draft. Towers of Doom. Love to see it. I want to see a red side Sylvanas. Vikings ban. Blue team can ban Abathur. They're gonna stick with the Medivh ban. I guess they're only scared of Champa Ford playing it for some reason. And maybe that's fair. Is red team gonna ban Li Ming? Do they expect he'll play it again? Can Apparition play other heroes? Let's look up Apparition on a hero's profile actually. Curious to see what other heroes he plays. Apparition. That's how you spell it. They ban Chromie. His most played heroes are Chromie, Li Ming, Kel'Thuzad, so he's a mage player. I see. I mean, that hero pool is not the best, possibly. Orphea, Genji, Vala, Kira, Hanzo, Maiev, Medivh, Phoenix, Kerrigan, Tassadar, Greymane, Sylve. So he plays range DPS mages, kind of. But if you take away Chromie, Li Ming, he's probably much weaker, because Kel'Thuzad is probably not that good. They first pick D.Va, they do ban the Abathur. I think that's smart. Red team, I think you take Sylve plus... Oh yeah, Glogan wants to Gaslow. Alright, well, that's gonna happen. Junkrat. I mean, Junkrat's okay. I think Sylve is favored into Junkrat, though. So you would rather give them Junkrat and take Sylve. Sylve is so strong on this map. She's so strong on Volskaya. They take on a Sylve. That's what I like to see. That's much better. Alright. Red side should ban... Diablo? Or Muradin. Actually, I kind of like a Muradin ban. What is blue ban first? Blue ban's a tank. Blue ban's... Diablo. Tychus. I don't hate that. Do they want a Muradin though? I think this is Muradin or Diablo. Hey, ban Garrosh. I don't think he did ban Garrosh. I think red could play Garrosh. This feels like a Diablo or a Muradin to me. I could see ETC maybe too. Yeah, it feels like a Diablo though. Right wing? I like that. That's very solid. Do they need to take healer there though? No. Maybe they should play DPS, but maybe they want to hold DPS. I don't hate that. I think either one in draft is fine. Depends on what they want to do. I think holding DPS there is mainly fine. They don't know what their tank or other DPS is yet. Tank here, I think red should pick ETC plus Greymane? I was thinking Cassia. Yeah, I think I like Cassia way more than Greymane here. Greymane is just gonna get polymorphed every fight. I think Cassia being able to play at range is much better. Alright, blue team, what are you picking here? Maybe you pick Cassia. Hanzo? I like Hanzo here. I'm okay with Hanzo. I like that. That gives them very good engage with Diablo Junkrat. Alright, well, aside from the Geslo, I like blue team's comp a lot. And aside from the Greymane, I like red team's comp a lot. And one of those heroes just got buffed. So maybe I'm underrating Gazlowe? I think I probably still give the edge to blue team. Oh yeah, Glogan goes the different Gazlowe build too. He doesn't go like the 4-man build, he goes the turret build thing. That build is insane if you can get set up with it late game. Okay, I'm back. What happened? Is that the Glow God Gazlowe? Yup. We had first pick Gazlowe. Well, technically we had first pick Ana, but after that we had 1-2 Gazlowe, which I think that counts. We'll give him credit. All right, Brightwing Z build, overwhelming affliction on Sylvanas. Not a fan of that. W build out of Ana again. This is the second Ana we've seen out of D-Blade, I believe. And we like to see different heroes. I think this could have been a block party out of ETC. Prog Rock is good, but I think this was a block party. Grenade Ana. Yeah, people have been not playing Grenade Ana for like a solid year at this point after it got nerfed. It's been sleep build the whole way, pretty much. And I still think the sleep talents are strong. Mostly the level 7, I think, but level 4 is also pretty good. Rayvar taking some damage from Diablo. I think the ETC into Diablo here was just so strong for them. And I think they banned away Garrosh from themselves or something. That was maybe a wasted Unstoppable by Rayvar, but I think it's fine. Very good body blocks here. D.Va came all the way down from top lane for that kill, but they are getting the Diablo punish in the early game with no souls. Hanzo's Redemption, interesting. Cool camp invade here by red side. That's very strong, especially with Sylvanas. Ideally, they would be level 4, and they could push these in, but not too big a deal. Zenara's stepping up. They got the full tower already, Greymane. This is easy stacks game for Ana at level 1? Are you sure about that? Rayvar doing the camp. For Ana, yeah. I don't know. That seems weird. Apparition getting pressured on. Oh, he doesn't get the Junkrat mine. Okay, the Brightwing Z comes in time. If he got pushed off of his own Junkrat mine there, I think they could have killed him. But he's fine. Polymorph comes out onto red 11. He gets the slide back. The turnaround kill. What? He needs to not tank the Junkrat damage. And the scatter. He lived. Gazlowe winning against a D.Va mech. That shouldn't happen, right? No, you can't go stacking as Sylv this game against that team. You'll only ever hit Diablo. And he can just soul shield like half of the damage. I mean, he's not soul shield, but even then. They're stalling this out there. He should be... Oh, ETC got chunked mid lane. That's why he couldn't. Okay. I was like, they should be pressuring this harder bot lane. But they couldn't because ETC took way too much damage. Overstepping. Gazlowe beats D.Va. Gaz is broken? Is that true? Have I just not seen any good Gazlowe? Greymane going, I believe that's stealth at level 4? I'm okay with that. Have I watched the Glow God? I've seen him 1v9 on a core. I think that's all I've seen. Rayvar's overstepping really hard here. You can't step into this wall in front of Diablo. There's a wall over here and you just walked in front of it. And now he's split from his team, zoned off in the mid lane. He can't rotate down now. Grayman's just hard zoned. They give him the rotate back into this fight because the blue team split off mid lane and now ETC was able to split them off. What is happening? Diablo, you need to press Q and punish. You can't try and channel. I don't know why. Red team is trying to channel here. You're never going to get it. Observer, please. They're fighting in the... Thank you. I don't need to see the offlaners clearing a wave. Okay, red team trying to engage on Rayvar was over aggressive with that engage. I think he should have gotten flip charged into that wall and kabloomied into Africa. Alright. But it's fine. Hanzo Q at level 4? Oh yeah, no, that's the way clear down. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Even with Junkrat, I'm not sure that you need that. Maybe you could go W. I don't know, it's fine. Q is fine, it's never wrong. Flip onto ETC here. He pops his medallion. He's taking so much damage again. He slides out. Sylvanas E-ing that far forward on directly onto a trap. Xenaris, are you sure, sir? Flip onto D.Va. Can they break the mech? She doesn't have a bomb. Rayvar sitting in melee range. Not able to slide in by the ETC. Peels for his team. Okay. What happened to the Sylv? I don't know what that was trying to do. That felt like I don't know how many mistakes all in the same team fight from both sides. All right, let's keep the flame a little bit tamer in my chat. I'm okay criticizing players for misplays, but like I think calling people strictly bad is a bit rude and mean personally. I don't want to just insult people. I would prefer nobody got called strictly bad. I don't want to have it be any drama, anything. I'll criticize plays that I see happen. That's all I'm doing. Anyway, moving on. Sylv stunning the camp, clearing it in the bot lane. I didn't see if blue was able to push in the other camp that they invaded. But I think red wall was still alive, so it doesn't look like it. Looks like about the same build. We've got Possession, not Merc Queen. Oh no, Sylv. This is always a Merc Queen map. And Festering Wounds again at 7. I don't know why people still like Festering Wounds at 7. Lost Soul is just so insane. Zarma getting body blocked up again by the D.Va. Alright, Champa Ford is playing some pretty good D.Va. Although he's losing against Gazlo. But maybe that's a counter matchup? I don't know what to think of anything anymore. Everything I know is a lie. The world is upside down. Bad offlaners are good now. How do I... What does anything mean? Alright, anyway. Blue team is actually ahead in XP because the D.Va has been rotating down from top lane so much and losing in the top lane. What is this level 4? Is that the auto attack thing? What is this Hanzo level 7? That's where you auto attack and then your Q does more damage, and you Q and your auto does more damage? Is that right? It's like the hybrid Q auto thing? Alright. D.Va taking a whole lot of damage, doesn't have a bomb. Mosh gets instantly polymorphed. That's a big cooldown gone. Nano coming in on the Sylv, trying to chase in here. Not really any CC to follow it up though. Champ, mech dies, no bomb. Tree's getting zoned off. Stormbow and AAs reduce armor. Okay. ETC, again taking a lot of damage. These peel slides are really good though. Are they good or are they bad? He's getting away with them. I don't think that means they're good. But they're probably not that bad? I don't know. Alright. Zarmag, trying to just 1v5 step in here, but D.Va is slow on the rotate, so they do have a brief window to engage on this. Xenaris gets arrowed by the Hanzo, pops is unstoppable, but not after the Hanzo arrow, and it didn't actually cleanse anything. Insane boot by Junkrat to keep the D.Va off the point there. No damage trading come out, no kills happen. D.Va able to stall the sappers over here. Tanking a lot of turret damage from Gazlo. I don't know if those give quest stacks or something, but maybe you should clear those. I'm thinking of Flawless Technique. That's a later talent. Okay. I thought there was a different talent at 7 that did a similar thing and you took both. But I don't know. Gazlo has no quests. Really? Weird. Didn't he have a globe quest? Thought he had a globe quest. Maybe they removed that. Alright, anyway. Hanzo going mid to clear. I think that should be Junkrat. I think you want Hanzo in the bot lane. Because I don't know that you have kill pressure with just Junkrat in the bot lane. But maybe it's fine. We do have Grav Bomb. We do have APOC. I think Zarmag was going the auto attack build. I'm assuming that's Riptire. We saw Mosh, Wailing Arrow, Nano Boost, Curse Bullet, and Micro Muscles. Used to have a Globe Quest, but it's removed. Gotcha. Alright. Both teams pretty even here. Blue a little bit closer to 13s. Red looking for a flank. They can engage on Apparition here. The slide, it was kind of late. If he got behind him and could boop him in, that was a little bit better. We used Wailing Arrow already. And Nano Boost? No, not Nano Boost. Okay. And we didn't mosh yet. Hyde is kind of stuck here, but he can blink heal out onto, yeah, Garrosh. Or not Garrosh, Diablo, so it's fine. Apoc, D-Blade, not getting stunned by that. D.Va, not able to use the bomb. The Hyde is too good. The Mosh gets instantly polymorphed again. Champaford with no mech and didn't use the D.Va bomb. Rayvar is going to go down. He overstepped. They got the channel. Nano Boost came in, but no real kill pressure. Hyde is so insane on Brightwing. The instant polymorphs. That hero is so good. Why don't people think this hero is good? I mean, they're starting to realize it now because everybody's playing it. All the healer players are realizing it. It still surprises me, and I've been on the Brightwing train for like a year. I think I've just not seen people be good at Brightwing, and now I'm actually seeing people be good at Brightwing, and I'm like, yeah, this hero's busted. Alright. Champa4 taking a lot of damage. He gets the bomb off again, but into the D.Va, or the Gazelle bomb, they don't have trees? He's full HP! Just auto-attack the D.Va like twice, my dude. You're at full HP. It'll do some damage to you on the bomb, sure, but like, you're fine. You have a Brightwing too. Alright, we missed a kill on D.Va. We're sad. Red team, not doing camp. We don't need 5 people to clear mid lane. Team. D.Va, why are you going bot lane? You should be going top lane. We're doing the camp now. Nobody's soaking bot lane. Okay, D.Va's down here because they want to have priority for the invade, possibly. I mean, that's fair. But that's why you should have been doing the camp sooner than that. Single altar phase here. Blue's also going to do their camp. Red can maybe look to invade this here. Hanzo's showing mid, and if they can keep him split off, that's very big for them. D.Va went all the way top, though, and Gazlo's staying mid, so they can't invade. Oh, that would have been so good for red team. Zarmag, that was an aggressive engage. I think he was trying to get the wallbang. Hanzo arrow coming in, no APOC or anything follow up. Okay. We need a bit better communication on when we're engaging or not, I think, on both teams. D.Va comes down here now. No bomb again. How do we not have bombs in fights? That's what I keep wondering. What are we using bomb on? And why aren't we using it in team fights? He's gonna die mech again without bomb. Wailing Arrow comes in, not getting anything impactful. Nano comes down, but we're not able to hit people or trade any damage. Sylph poking Glogan, but they're relatively fine. Brightwing has a big heal. Zarmag's full HP again. We're queuing in and now APOCing, but that's not how you do the combo, Zarmag. And he wasn't next to a wall. Riptire comes down. We're wasting every ult on both sides. We have a Mosh and a Cursed Bullet. And a Grav Bomb. Imagine if we comboed Grav Bomb with our APOC engage that was guaranteed. Okay, we charged somebody into a thing. We flipped them out of the Gravo Bomb. Do they live? He lives because of that. I'm so angry. Team, not like this. Not like this. D.Va mech died again. Polymorph? Hanzo? Okay. This is kind of weird. Blue team, can you kill the wall? Alright, what's happening? Diablo died! We interrupted the Mosh attempt. This has gone full Storm League, and I'm all for it now. Xenaris is just standing still in Gazelle bombs and dying for it. He wasn't even stunned. This is a replay or a match of yours. This is a live exhibition match. Alright, well blue team is 16. So that's good for them. He was Junkrat rooted? I didn't see rooted above his head. Maybe it just didn't show correctly. Windrunner at 13 on Sylv. Yeah, Remorseless might not be that good this game. I don't know. Remorseless is just so insane, though. You're 3v5. Okay. That was a little aggressive, I think, Red 11, but you got away with it. But that was a way you threw, my guy. Because you were 3v5, or 3v4. Clear Sappers. You can stun these up. You shouldn't be using Sylv Wave to stun them, because you have a W. And then you still have mobility and a safety tool. Gazlo scaling, part 1. Alright. Good route. Good scatter. Champa Ford. You're giving Gazlo the cap of your thing? You don't need that camp, my guy. That's a mistake. Rayvar's getting the other cap. You... Um, why are we 2 people top lane if we're not going to contest them? That was weird. I don't agree with this macro call at all. Why are 3 people not picking their 16 talents yet, and they're 16 and a half? Okay, now they did it. Alright. Greymane went the correct level 16, I think, this time. I like seeing Will of the Forsaken on Sylve. I think that's definitely the correct play into that team. Zinaris, or not Zinaris, Red 11 stepping into roots right next to walls is kind of questionable. We get a slide on Glogan. Curse Bullet comes in. They can kill him before the right one comes down. He dodges the sleep. They can invade this camp now. This is huge for Red Team. They can take bottom fort and turn this game completely around wide open now. Zarmag looking in for a flank on Zinaris, but he's not standing in front of it while he has the self-cleanse. Champa Ford needs to be able to bomb this time before his mech dies. Okay, he's canceling the damage. Zinaris just wasted at least 1 unstoppable. That was the Will of the Forsaken one, I hope, and not the Medallion. We got the camp. We're not Merc Queens, so this won't quite get the fort for completely free, because the fort would be dead right now. But we're disabling the fort, so it's still fine, I guess. But if we could slide hide right now, that would be insane. Red 11, he didn't go for the slide. We still have Curse Bullet on Zarmag. Brightwing is able to see because we didn't CC here instead. We got the Wailing Arrow, so Inaris going in super deep. The Diva Mech kills him. Talking Trees, he can follow him over the wall with Windrunner. He didn't E over the wall to follow him with Windrunner. I have no idea how Red 11 died. He just took so much damage. I don't know why he didn't slide Brightwing. We go mid lane now. Alright, can we not give up the channel for free this time, Red Team? You don't have a tank. They don't have a tank. You don't have ults. They do have ults. Maybe you do have to give it. That feels really bad, though. Can they kill Glogan? Can they stall their channel? Can they even get their own channel? Rayvar is a Greymane killing turrets right now. Zinaris already used half of his health bar. They need to be so careful, because APOC can work from global. If they can just stall this until Diablo can respawn and he gets an arrow APOC engage here with a Gravel Bond Riptire, it'll be insane. I hope they're calling for it. He's alive in 2 seconds. This corridor is really big for a Hanzo arrow if he gets it on the back line, even just on 2 people. That'll instantly win the teamfight for them. Please call for it. Arrow them right now. Do it, APOC. Oh, I want them to do it so bad. Make the game-winning play. Zarmeg came through the tunnel. He's here in time. The APOC engage is kind of weird. He unstoppables the grab bomb. The Hanzo arrow only kills the Diva. That was not the big play. I mean, it's still good, but alright. They could have done so much better. Red 11 overstepped again. Greymane going down is bad. The Junkrat mine. They can take bot forts or boss. They're going to take mid. Sure. Alright. But they're close to 20s. I think I would go for boss here. Taking forts is fine. Maybe this is better. It's hard to know without knowing what the next altar phase is. Okay, it's a single altar. No. Taking the forts is way better. Taking the forts is way better because you don't set up lethal. If the next phase was like a double altar, it would be way better to take boss potentially. But this is fine. Because if they do boss and then get 5 and double altar, it's lethal. But now this is way better. And they get a camp. This is way better for sure. That's hard that you have to make that call with just guessing of what it's going to be. I don't think the pattern is set at this point of what it could be. I think it's just like random. I don't know how the randomness works on that. To be fair, this is probably the safer play. Regardless, maybe they're just taking boss anyway? Why aren't they defending bottom? Not defending mid is fine. You can give mid over. It's completely random at this point? That's what I thought. It's fixed for like the first like 3 and then it's random or something. But I think there's sort of a pattern to the randomness. Like it can't do the same pattern back to back or something. Insane grab bomb by Glogan! The arrow comes in, it only kills Champa Ford. They aren't able to kill the Ana off of that. But keeping this fort alive is insane! How did they not kill that? They have Sylve and it's 1 HP. Oh my god, I can't believe he like defended that 1v5. What? That's actually bonkers. Red 11, he messed up the APOC combo again, and he could have medallion to the APOC combo, but he didn't. I don't know if he can back right there. He got stalled by a scatter arrow. Talking Trees, stepping in. If he lands a Q, that could be big damage. We're going invisible. Junkrat uninvisibling himself to Q, looking for dismounts, looking for vision. We don't have an engage opportunity. We just have Riptire. We have Hellgate. We're Bullseye. I don't know what the Gazlo 20 does. We're Q at 20 on Sylve. Without the Q at 1, I'm pretty sure you should go Bolt. Oh, Blind Sleep on Diablo. Neat. Yeah, I know it does some turret stuff with Scrap. I don't know exactly how it works, but it does some turret stuff. That's the important thing. Alright, they're gonna give up bot lane because it's 1 HP anyway. And they're super favored at this point. They can sit in a bush. Oh, that's an aggressive bush slogan. They want this camp. This seems aggressive. This is a way you throw. I see the D.Va on top side, but she can rotate very fast. They get the sleep. Not on Zaramag. He bolts in for the engage on ETC, but he's kind of throwing. They get the polymorph. They get the... Okay, he didn't use Mosh. The D.Va just instantly evaporates in the back line. Zaramag is staying alive. The Hanzo arrow only connects on Red 11. The Wailing Arrow comes through. They've got the Nano going in. Xenaros is insane. He's trying to 1v5, but he got polymorphed to Candy out. He doesn't have Bolt either. He's just dead now. Rayvar gets the heal up from the Ana. Now red team kind of throwing. That's a weird way to rotate my guy. Alright. Greymane level 20 is insane. He needs to have bullet up in 2 seconds, and they need to just, like, delete this Diablo for them to have a chance. You need to just slide bullet, like, evaporate this Diablo. But they can't give both of these altars. Like, they have to fight. They can't wait. No. ETC, you have to stand by the Greymane. If the Greymane dies, it's all over. You can't do that. No. Maybe the Greymane needed to follow the ETC. I don't know whose fault that was. Hellgate, he's just stalling the mid-cap. It's over. I mean, it was pretty hard for red at that point, to be fair. I don't think they could do anything, but they also played that really wrong, I feel like. Alright. Sorry, I can re-chat now, because I saw there were questions getting asked earlier. Who beats Gazlo in offlane? You don't think he has many losing matchups? I think Urel should be favored into him. Shen should probably be favored. Anybody who can trade with him, basically. And has decent wave clear. I feel like Urel and Shen should be fine. Sonya's maybe questionable, but I feel like Sonya could do okay. Those are probably the main three that I would expect. Okay. Why did Mockery play with Remorseless, Self-Heal, and Q when he plays with Sylve? I would have to see the other comp that game. From memory. Here, actually, maybe I can go find it. 1 second. Let's look. Was this it? Yeah, let me find the endgame screen of this. Okay, against Muradin and Sonya, he can, and Zarya kind of, he can free hit all three of those, but at least Sonya and Muradin for sure. So he can stack up and auto them very easily. He wants to play very far back, especially from the Junkrat and Sonya and Tyrande and Muradin and Zarya. So the additional range is very helpful. I think he should have gone Lost Soul at 7 instead of Festering Wounds, but I know that's just kind of his preferences to go Festering Wounds. The 20 talent, I think I would have gone Bolt this game. Like, again, they just have so much potential pick pressure with this comp in terms of, like, CC and getting an engage or things like that, that I would want Bolt just for the safety. I think he should have gone Will of the Forsaken at 16 as well. I don't know why he went Life Drain, actually. I don't know why he went Life Drain. The Q is because the Q at level 1 is 25% attack speed and spell power, but it goes in... It's an 8-second cooldown, but it goes in a 6-second cycle. So you have 6 seconds of uptime and then 2 seconds of downtime. So this gives you cooldown reduction and sets your Q to, I think, roughly a 2.75 second cooldown. And so you get the 25% bonuses, 100% uptime, with no downtime anymore. And It's 25% attack speed and spell power, which scale multiplicatively with Lost Soul and Remorseless. So it's not a 25% and 25% increase, which would be 50%. They're multiplicative with each other. So it's a 56% increase, I think, between the two of them. But then also, you're firing more Qs from Remorseless, which are doing more damage, and you're getting more auto attacks, which reset the cooldown of your Ws, which now do more spell damage on the 7. So those talents all synergize insanely well with each other. Um, and the Might of the Banshee Queen, with just your base auto attack damage and no spell power benefit on your spells, already does more damage than Overwhelming Affliction against the HP cap in terms of damage. So the benefit of the Giant Killer at level 1 is that it's true damage, it isn't blocked by armor or stuff, but this team doesn't have very much armor. Sonya is pretty much the only one, and even then she doesn't have a ton. I guess Murd and Jump kind of do, or Dispel armor from this, but overall, like, the armor isn't a big concern, and you already have very good Giant Killer on Thrall and very good Giant Killer on Ana. So you don't really need more percent damage to go through stuff. Whereas if you can pressure the squishies of like Tyrande and Junkrat by splashing more damage onto them with Lost Soul and Remorseless, then they have to heal themselves more or they're chunked out of the fight for more, and then they can't participate in the fight as much, because this is very much a dive team that wants to dive onto your backline of Ana. So I think pressuring their backline so that they can't follow the dive helps a lot in the, like, this should be the poke team, and this is the dive team, right? So if you make your poke better, that hurts the dive team, pretty much. And it sets people up to be lower for Li Ming resets and stuff like that. So I think getting the spread damage poke from Sylphere would have been much better. I think he definitely should have gone Will of the Forsaken and probably Bolt. So I don't know why he went the life drain especially. I know why he went to 20, but that would be my explanation for his talents. Let's see. Yeah, I can maybe ask him later and see what he responds. But that's, like, I think Mockery has learned Sylve sort of off me learning Sylve, so I know the reasonings that I would have given him for what talents to pick when. But I know that he prefers, like, he doesn't play her a ton in Coordinated, he plays her more in Storm League, and so he prefers, like, Festering Wounds for different reasons for that, because it's easier to stack Remorseless and stuff, and get big damage from Festering at level 7 in Storm League and stuff, so. Okay, finally getting to the bottom here. Is that all the sets for today? Was that game 3? That was only game 2, right? Of the second set. Because this was set 1 still, on Cursed. Then they did Volskaya, and then Towers. Yeah, so that's only the end of game 2. What's up, Greffer? Yeah, casting exhibition games. Yeah, I did promise Mercy that I would play Quest Rainer after these games in Storm League for 10 games, because she subbed yesterday. So I'm a man of my word. So that is my obligation for the evening. Sonya has 75 armor. Yeah, but like, you don't care. Sonya can't do anything to you. If you have E, Will of the Forsaken, and Bolt, Sonya can literally never touch you. Like, you just kite her. She can have 75 armor, it doesn't matter. She just dies in a few more auto attacks, but she's never gonna get on top of you anyway. Yeah, these loading screens do take forever. Can I only listen to Fortune Sun? I don't know what that is. I know a song called Fortune Soul, but I think that would get repetitive if I listened to it for 10 games straight. Fortunate Son. I have to Google this. Fortunate Son. By Creedence Clearwater Revival. My dad likes that band. It's the Keikona song. Okay. We don't have draft sound again. CCL, production, why? Why do you do this? Alright, we're on Garden of Terror, so we can see a bunch of global stuff, bunch of camp stuff. Do I have the American Rainer skin? I might, I don't know. Probably, but I might not. Chromie ban? Sure. We saw Apparition play Li Ming really well in game 1, and Chromie I think is his second or first most played hero, so banning that makes sense. He's, I think, mostly a mage player. They're sticking with the Medivh ban. I guess it's fine. So far we've seen Leoric and Gazlo from Glogan. Is this the Esmedan time? What else would he play? I don't know what other Glogan heroes exist. We're banning Diva. Champa 4 did not seem very strong on that hero last game. Vikings ban. They take the Gazlo. Alright. Red side could Abathur if they wanted. Blue side could Abathur if they wanted. Blue side already played Abathur once. Or no, that was the previous series, right? Blue side hasn't played Abathur because it was on Volskaya Towers. Never mind. I incorrectly remembering the first series. Yeah, I think you go Abathur, something that takes camps here. Greymane's fine. I don't know about early picking Garrosh that early. It's okay. I think it's more okay on this map than most other maps. Also, Talking Trees has already played Greymane, so I actually don't like Greymane, never mind. I think that could have been any other hero that takes camps. Abathur Murky Pogchamp? Abathur Gazlo Pogchamp? Stukov ETC? You just played ETC. At least the Blade is not on Ana for a third game. That's nice. And taking away the Stukov from them, I think, is smart. Red team should ban a healer. Blue team should ban a range that does camps. That's good into Garrosh. That seems like a Cassia to me. Could be a Rainer. What else? Tychus, maybe. Not the best at doing camps. I think a Cassia or a Rainer would be my selection. Sylv? Yeah. I know. She's good too. They already played her. They banned the Abathur finally. Thank you. Okay. Blue team, take a ranged and either your healer or your offlaner. Kind of depends on what you want for the offlaner. What range are you picking? Hanzo could be good again. We already saw that, though. Jaina. Yeah. I like Jaina. Jaina's fine. Kharazim, kind of interesting. I don't think Kharazim is that good into their team, though. I'm curious why he went Kharazim here. I guess they just want to play super aggressive. I mean, they're a pick kill comp for sure, so, like, I guess. They already played Tyrande. I think you could just play, like, Deckard or Lucio or something like that. They're going to take the Tychus and the Rainer. I think that's maybe over investing into the ranged. You have such little wave clear now again. Why does red team keep doing this? I guess first game they weren't low wave clear, right? Because they had Junkrat Jaina. Alright, what are you picking for offlane? Illidan kind of farms. Not gonna lie. Leoric again? No, Logan. I do not like Leoric into their team. Leoric is a free target for Rainer Tychus. Why did we go Leoric? What? Yeah, Leoric Resident Sleeper. Agreed. Disappointed, Glogan. I expected something weirder from you. I think Illidan is very good into their team, and it gives you a global. I don't know. I think Illidan offlane there is pretty sick. What else would have been good? They already played Sonya, I think. Artanis? Artanis would be insane into their team. Artanis would be good here. Tahaka would be good here. Urel is fine. Like, Urel's never bad. So, I don't know. Show me something. Don't just show me Leoric. We want Murky? No, Murky's really bad into Raynor Tychus. They kill Murky and Puffer extremely easily. And neither one of them should be too threatened by Octo. Or March. I don't think Murky is good into their team at all. Alright. Iron Fists, we see Globe Quest on Jaina, Exterminator, Range on Tychus. Stukov is holding. Progrock on ETC. I think you could go Block Party here, but Progrock is not really ever bad, it's fine. Good trade on Tazarmag. Who medallioned, and what was that for? Was that Champ of Horde or was that Red 11? I thought it was one of them. Somebody just wasted Medallion, and that's not a good thing. I think it's up at like 550, or 535, sorry. I'm trying to zone the rotation here. Stukov needs to just make a choice of whether he's rotating there or not. I guess he decided not to. Leoric already died to Raynor Tychus. Wow, that is fast. How does he not just ghost away? How does he actually die to them? What? That shouldn't happen. Alright. Teams getting on their camps. Greymane going siege camp on the bottom side first. Red side doing this siege camp first. The way the map objectives work on this map is that they always spawn bottom, but it also shows you at 30 seconds. And also most other maps, the objective spawns at 3 minutes. Here it spawns at 30 seconds earlier. And there's an extra camp to do. So on no other map is there 3 camps to do before objective, and you have 30 seconds less to do it. So you need to be on the camps very proactively and quickly. But because the objective always spawns bottom lane, and you normally want to create split pressure from the objective with your camps, is that you normally do the camps bottom to top on the map. So red side should do this siege camp first, then this siege camp, then the bruiser camp, and then blue does either bruiser or siege, then the other one, and then the other siege. So I don't like red's camp order in this game so far. Because now Leoric can just free clear this camp, and blue's side can get this siege with Jaina, although they're not going to. Kerosene could also be doing this camp right now, he doesn't need to be mid. And they could have split pressure during the objective. So yeah, red side is, I guess both sides are only going to get 2 out of 3 camps here. You could have an XP lead and the cooldowns going if you got all 3. Red is going to do all 3, but the siege camp here isn't going to do very much for them in the bottom lane. And Jaina's and Leoric are both top side doing that camp extremely slowly and late now. So yeah, now red is able to clear this bruiser camp very easily in the lane when they have 4 or 5 people on the bottom side of the map, because they already were going to be down here close for the objective. Leo's staying in top side to push with the camp now. So like, this is what they should have been doing, maybe. If they want to have Leo stay top, that's fine. But they're like 20 seconds late. And they could have had that camp pushing for 20 seconds for completely free right now, and gotten 20 seconds of wall damage instead of being slow. Garrosh stepping up too far. Blue side is not wanting to overstep here and play aggressively because Leo's double soaking topside, and they have the camp pushing. So blue side having a death there is very bad for them. They should just play safe and soak. One of them should be soaking mid. I think that was a mistake. I agree. I think both sides made mistakes here, but I think blue has made the bigger mistake so far. But they're also probably going to get some advantage in the top side for it, so maybe it's fine. Maybe it's about even. It's probably about even. I mean, early game, it doesn't matter like a ton. It's hard to get a super big lead based off anything in the early game, so it's definitely still like pretty much an even game. I shouldn't be overstating a mistake in the early game like that, but could have thrown over the wall. Maybe. I think at best he still trades though, right? And depending on who throws, maybe he doesn't even trade. Rayvar pops is unstoppable. Good cleanse out there. Good peel by Red 11. I don't think that was Red 11's medallion, but it's hard to see. Leo in the top lane, zoning off Xenaris from the wave. Hyde has good damage onto Xenaris here. They can get that kill. Yeah, nice. Okay, very good. I don't know why Tychus didn't just rotate around this side safely. Oh, Rayvar gonna get thrown again. You need to Q away the Garrosh there before he's able to do that. Or pop your W. Or any number of things. But that also should never happen. If it's unsafe to rotate that way, you can go around the siege camp on this side as well, instead of trying to go through here or something. Raynor and 11's medallion, okay. So now blue side invading this siege camp. It's not going to get a whole lot done, but it's nice. It's, you know, you'll take it. It's free stuff. We like free stuff. Both sides pretty even. Both sides now got a tribute. That camp gonna get very easily cleared by Raynor, of course. Tychus pushing in the top lane. Blue side has their siege camp able to be done bot lane again. This is aggressive. He does get the throw, actually, on Champaford. Champaford taking a lot of damage. They do have the damage to finish off the kill. They lost maybe some XP to the wall. Looks like maybe one globe. That's not too bad. They're not going to be able to get this camp in time, though, I don't think, to contest the tribute. But I think they're okay with that, especially because red is not set up to cap the tribute instantly. They're trying to gank the Leoric in the top lane, who can maybe get out if he ghosts out far enough. That gives blue enough time to get the camp. Hopefully they can get level 10. They can get the tribute here in the top side. Glogan gets out from the 4-man gank squad. Very big benefit for blue side here. They're going to be able to invade another camp. That's also big for them. They're level 10s. They're going to cap the second tribute. I'm going to call them tributes, but they're seeds. But whatever, you know what I mean. It's the same map. Okay, this is Cursed Hollow with bosses replaced by siege camps. That's all it is. We see the bigger they are again. We see the minigun cooldown now on Tychus. We see Pinball Wizard again from ETCs. Not a fan of Pinball Wizard. Most other talents look pretty standard so far. Jaina going welly. Level 10s being held by both Kirazim and Greymane. Kind of unusual. The Kirazim makes sense, because he doesn't know whether he wants 7-sided or whether he'll need Divine Palm or something yet. He's waiting to see what red team picks for their ults, so they go Mosh, Shove, Odin, Grab Bomb, and Banshee. I think I would have gone Hyperion this game. I don't think Banshee does a whole lot for you. It's nice to scout, but I don't know that they need it. Red team trying to make an aggressive play here onto this camp. If they can do it fast enough and get away with it, yep, this is fine. I think blue team could just let one person stay down here and clear this and still play for the top seed. Leoric is out way too far in the mid lane. He's going to get collapsed on and probably die now. He was out way too far. He got away with it the first time, but yeah, you can't be out that far twice in a row. Especially when you know they're on the camp and you know exactly where they're coming from, and they have it gives you a notification on the map of like, they just finished the camp and capped it. I wonder where they're going next. And I'm standing out super far in mid lane on vision. And I know they're coming to me now because there's nothing else for them to do on that side of the map. Unlucky. We're Decimate Garrosh. I didn't even realize. No taunt. Alright, well, red team is able to get the second seed for themselves. Now they're going to invade a camp. Meanwhile, Greymane trading a fort in the bot lane. I think this should still favor blue, because they can clear this camp pretty easily. So Greymane does get the fort in the bot lane. They pushed in a little bit mid. Need to be careful. They're backing up properly now. Not fool me once, fool me twice, but no fool me thrice on the side of blue team. Getting caught by the gank squad. Hyde going in a bit aggressive here. I think that Q in was... If he got slid, I think he could get chunked, but maybe it's fine. Raynor soloing this camp should be probably fine. Blue looking in to try and contest it. Good boop away by ETC. Oh, Hyde dashes in still aggressively. Good Q away by Raynor. They secure the camp. They get the Jaina damage on the Garrosh. The Mosh is pretty good, though. Okay. Red 11 does go down. We pop the Odin. We've got the Entomb going in. Glogan very low. We're popping Unstoppables. Talking Trees is very low. The Odin should be able to chase in and finish them off. The Blizzard for Peel. Jaina can't get away. Kind of over-aggressive by blue team there. Getting that camp does nothing for you. I don't think they needed to commit to that hard. That felt over-aggressive. Especially without taunt. Why didn't you go taunt? I don't know what the icons for Kirazim's ult looks like. Whether that's Palm or 7-sided. I think that's Palm. Logan, again, he's losing all his health bar because he's just going to get hit by Raynor and Tychus all game long. Hyde still going in very aggressively here. Okay, it is Palm. That's what I thought. Rayvar going in. interrupts Glogan, dies for it, but Hyde and Glogan are too low to fight this. I think if Red can sustain, and they have the insane Gazlo flank, Glogan and Hyde are so low, Zarmeg is also low. The Entomb on Red 11 gets the kill, Talking Trees, the shove away, Tychus gets the return kill on the Leo, Jaina's dying to turrets actually. Okay, the Gazlo flank works out, we've got turrets set up here. Talking Trees can't aggress into that, if he gets stunned he's just gonna die. Zarmeg stepping in, he's like 20% HP. He gets the throw out, but he's just gonna die to Tychus. What is he thinking? Curse Bullet comes in, Hyde gets in, they're dashing in. Champa Ford getting good damage trades in with Gazlo. They need to just disengage at this point. Why is he walking forward trying to go around the corner? Champa Ford, he gets the stun. The Leoric respawns and he dies to the drain. Champa Ford, I don't know why you chose that pathing. Alright, well, pretty much everybody's gonna respawn, and we're gonna fight over this a second time. So that's fun. Rayvar split from his team, gets engaged on. The slow, he pops the unstoppable, but the Entomb comes down for a second time. The second Mosh of the team fight, we pop Odin. Okay. Karazim goes down, Red 11, he gets the heal in time. Good heal out of D-Blade. This shove misses, but Odin is pressuring Talking Trees and Apparition so hard. If he has another dash in, okay, he gets the Jaina. We're gonna get the cap on the side of Red side. This is gonna be big. That's a big mid-game turning point, whichever team won that seed. They can get probably 2 forts off of this at least, if not 3. They don't have Odin to push for this. They also don't have Hyperion, but just Raynor damage on its own. And Tychus does pretty good siege damage here in the bot lane. They don't have anybody down here to clear it. Mid lane's going to get cleared by Greymane. Top lane doesn't look like it's going to get too big of a push. It's just Leoric up there right now. Karazim's just respawning. Jaina's going to respawn in a little bit. Maybe they just push in bottom lane and get the keep wall. I think I like that call better than trying to rotate up from mid fort with the Garrosh Karazim there. Because pushing into Garrosh is pretty hard, and the Seed Garden Terror guy is already dead in mid lane, so I like pushing for keep wall here better. I think I would have liked Hyperion more this game, but they still at least get 1 tower here, I think. They probably get both. Yeah, they probably get the whole wall. Red 11 getting slid in. Oh, but they kill the wall just in time and he slides out. They can possibly kill Hyde. He has Palm. Okay. That was very patient out of Hyde to not pop Palm there, because I thought he might die. I think if Tychus had a grenade, he probably could have gotten picked off there. What is this 13 talent on Tychus? Is this that's the stuff healing? And not Neo Steel? Against Jaina? That's wrong. Giddy up on Raynor, I don't prefer it instead of the Q talent. That was a hilarious Glogan kill. We're gonna assume that's an anomaly that doesn't happen ever again. Leo's going auto attack build again. Not a big fan of that personally. Oh, I was wanting to see the 16 talents Observer, but that's fine. I didn't need to see those anyway. Tychus with the most hero damage on red side. Oh, and okay, now I can't actually even have that screen up long enough to actually get anything from the stats because it went away in 5 seconds. Karazim holding his 16 talent. Red still playing, I think, a little aggressive, trying to push in bot lane here. I think if they're going to try and do this, they need Gazlo here to actually have their full wombo. I think they're just going to be able to clear those bruisers. Yeah. Kind of, I think, a little bit of wasted time by red side there, but, you know, maybe good to look for it, see if you get a pick or not. It's fine. Rayvar might try and do this bottom siege camp fast enough. I think he should have time. He's Exterminator, so it should be fine. Sizzling attacks from Tychus, of course. Imposing presence on ETC at 16. It's good into Karazim and Greymane, I guess. Actually, and because Lee's auto attack build. Alright, I can sort of see it. I like Power Slide armor, but imposing presence isn't bad. They're, yeah, really split and zoned off trying to do this camp. Red 11 is kind of just inting right now. Why does he think he needs to point this hard? He slides out, but that's way too deep, my dude. What are you doing? All you have to do is stay alive, and you can defend the 3 seeds at this point. Bot lane is pushed in so far, you only have to defend 2 of them at once. Now they can hold and get another camp pushing at the same time. That was a really bad death by ETC. Oh no. This is a big turnaround. Hyde, this is over-aggressive. Okay. I mean, he has Zarmeg there to throw him out if he needs, but if they had damage here, like Raynor or Tychus, that could actually follow up on that route, he could get 100% bursted. Or they could burst Garrosh. Possibly both. Talking Trees, engaging in the mid lane. Now they have to spend this rotate all the way around to mid. No, Zarmeg has ally throw for Hyde. Zarmeg doesn't have ally throw? What? But that's so good. Why do you not have ally throw? That's like half of the reason Garrosh is good. Is Q7? What does Q7 do? Now I have to look up a Q7 talent. It's not better than ally throw, I can tell you that. Alright. Red slides in again. He gets so bursted by the Jaina damage. That's insane. Zarmag gets shoved out. Glogan taking a lot of damage, but he gets the Entomb onto Rayvar. He's stuck on the corner, but they're instead turning onto Xenaris. They get him. The sidewall is broken. Rayvar gets out. They popped Welly. But this push is very big for blue team here. Talking trees. They're going to get probably the keep here, I think. Glogan doing a good job trying to zone with the bombs. Zarmag looking for a Q. Doesn't find the throw. Level 7 talent is... reduces attack speed of heroes hit by 40% for 4 seconds. Sure. It's not bad into their team. Alright, they get to keep... ally throw is pretty good, though. They're clearing mid. I think blue team is just going to take every camp on the map at this point. They should probably push the top camp first and then do the mid camp. I guess it doesn't matter what order. You can do both at the same time. Yeah, that's fine too. It doesn't really matter. Both teams pretty close to 20s here, just going to soak. We are at 0 of 0 for the seeds, so this will probably end up actually being 5 seed phases, possibly, before the game ends. Or it could be as little as 1, you have no idea. But I've seen a lot of late game seed fights go 2-2, and then finally the lethal one that threatens the terrors is actually the one that determines the game. But until then, both teams kind of agree that they don't want to contest or fight 20s to 20s. So they're just going to guard the siege camp in the top lane, having the push there, because they want to split them as far topside as they can so that the bot lane can get as big a push as possible. So they're zoning them off there. Good scouting by the Banshee, finds them. Only gets 1 dismount. That was kind of unfortunate. You could have gotten at least 2 or 3 dismounts there. Good route by Stukov as well to check the bush. So now they're clearing top lane. They have kind of over-rotated to this, though. I don't think they needed to rotate all 5 people into the lane. They could have had some people stay mounted and start heading towards the seed here. Now they're going to get the bottom bruiser timed out to keep pushing that bottom lane pressure. Red is just going to give this seed and push top for it. Do I like that? It's okay. I think you need more than just a top for it, though. Giving up a seed in late game is kind of rough sometimes. Like I said, it can come down to the final seed, and if you have to contest seeds and it's 2-0, that could be very bad for you, because that could determine the game. You would much rather maybe be 1-1 or 2-0 yourself. I don't know if I like giving a seed there. Logan stepping up pretty far here, but he's going to get scouted by the Banshee. I don't know why he's not standing in a bush or standing in this little loopy crevice thing. Or this bush would have been better. Or this bush. Seed spawning topside again. Red is forced to stay bottom to clear it. Blue's going to get set up in a bush. You know they're going to check these 2 bushes again. I think you should actually loop around into this bush possibly and keep 1 person over here sort of to scout maybe. That isn't important. Probably Leo in this bush and the other 2 over here. Although he has Entomb, but he's not silenced Entomb again. Never mind. So yeah, Leo should definitely sit over here. The others could loop around here and look for a pick with Garrosh. Like you could have a couple people sit over in this thing, have Garrosh sit over here around a corner, get a throw over and look for a pick or something. Poking down the Banshee, not able to find the kill on it. I don't know why Jaina's all the way over here. Seems kind of weird. Kerosene was clearing the waves, so that makes sense. Is ETC going to overstep again and slide in? Okay, we're not. We're just going to give the channel. I think that's fine. But now red team is in. Their backs against the wall. They need to make a play next time. We're bob and weave at 20. Bolt on ETC. Alright. Hero damage again. Very low on the side of blue side overall. And Greymane surprisingly has higher siege damage than Jaina. 6 deaths on Leo is a lot. 4 deaths on ETC is a lot as well. Alright, red has a very good spread here. Scouting with Banshee again. Good micro by Rayvar. Getting set up. Blue again, gonna give the seed. I told you it's gonna go to 5 seed phases before anything happens. I called it. This map is great. We love this map. Why is this in the map pool? It's terrible. People hate it. Okay. It's either a stomp where the game ends in 12 minutes, or it ends in like 25 minutes, and no in between. Because you either win off the first seed phase, and you take a keep and just end the game, and you maybe get a second seed phase immediately after, or both teams get a seed phase, and then both teams get a seed phase, and it's the second final one that like determines everything at 25 minutes. It's very annoying. I hate this map. It's also imbalanced for blue and red side and shouldn't even be competition legal in the first place. Zarmag taking a lot of poke damage, stepping up that far. Okay, takes half his health already. Red gets the seed. They got their camp. Blue side has a camp pushing top lane again. And in the mid lane, they're not going to be able to defend this in the mid lane because Raynor can clear this very easily. But Zarmag stepping up, looking for a pick. Not over aggressive. Not going to find a throw. Red playing very patient. They can let it push into their wall. Clear it with Gazelle bombs. Quite fine. Hyde gets stunned by the Gazelle thing. No follow-up by red team. That was a crucial pick that they possibly missed. Big push in the top lane wave, though. Stukov looking with the silence. They're able to peel the camp off of the tower. Champa forward. Putting in a Gazelle turret. They can engage onto Champa forward here. He's stepping up very far without his team. There to follow up. Okay. There's so many opportunities here on both sides. Nobody's getting punished. Or pulling the trigger. That's a very good seed spawn for blue. They clear the camp in the mid lane. They need to get wave priority here. Super badly. Hyde stepping up a little far. Not gonna... Okay, now gets dismounted. Red team gonna mount up. Both teams gonna, I think, rotate top around each other. The DPS are kind of slow on the rotate here. If he gets an entomb, Leo entomb the backline. He doesn't go for it. That was 2 free picks. Because they rotated slowly on the mid wave. We see the dismount. This seed spawn is so good for blue, and they have the big wave stacking in bot lane already. Glogan getting poked a little bit by the Banshee. Talking Trees not going to poke the Banshee down. We pop the Odin. Red 11 slides in. Glogan's down immediately again. Hyde zoned off, split from the team. Red going to channel the tribute. They're going to get it. 2-2 again. But we popped Odin. Rayvar looking in on Hyde. He dashes out. They can push mid for it. They're going to go for the Bruiser camp invade. Blue needs to be careful. They peel off the camp. Keep scouting with Banshee. They need a dismount on Zarmag, possibly. Blue can't play aggressive until Leo is back up. They have to give the camp. There's a big wave on bot lane still. I think 2 Katas on core right now, but there's a wave spawned at core. 3rd Kata coming in. They're cutting this wave now with the camp. I don't think they can force in on the keep. Kata's starting to do core damage, breaking the shield. Red 11 slides in on Zarmag. He's fine. Glogan respawning, taking a lot of damage, but overall probably going to live. Gets super chunked, actually. And blue is pushed in so far on this siege now. Shield dropping from the Katas on bot lane. 93%. Nobody's clearing these Katas. There's still 3 Katas in the bot lane. 82% on core. 2 Katas. 74%. Nobody's backing to clear these Katas. They're just trying to go for the seed. Okay, they cut the wave, so it probably doesn't end, but it's very rough for red now that their core is at half. Glogan is so chunked. Zarmag is kind of chunked. Talking Trees. Oh my gosh, if that engage. We popped Welly early. Glogan, you're stepping in 1v5. We don't have silence into him. Glogan's just going to die immediately again. He gets the protect off. Gravabond comes down. It only hits the Welly. Red 11 is alive. Glogan's alive. We're popping Odin again. Objective channel coming in by Champa Ford. They're having to give the objective. Blue's going to lose bot keep. Where's Gazelle going? He's clearing mid. They're backing. Okay. No backdoor coming in. Blue side clearing top immediately. They can leave the wave. It doesn't matter. It's fine. They have a wall. They need to go bot lane. I mean, they're giving the keep no matter what already, so it's fine. But you want to defend the core from the terror. Odin on cooldown. Shove missing. Oh my god, Zarmag not finding the engage onto D-Blade. Good bolt over to peel by Red 11. That was a bolt W. Glogan going in. Super aggressive here. He gets the Entomb again, but he's just going to evaporate and die to their damage. Zarmag stepping in. Also as well as Xenaris doing so much damage. Jaina not having enough damage to the Mosh and on the Greymane. Zarmag trying to do anything he can, but he just can't do anything against their damage. The Jaina and the Garrosh go down. Kerosene kills Glogan, but it's not going to matter. Greymane somehow lives. If Greymane can stay alive, they have maybe a chance, but it's pretty minimal. Rayvar, they need to get kills so fast, especially on the DPS. Talking Trees needs to play out of his mind here right now. Hyde going in, peeling the core. He's got the wave clear, Talking Trees. You don't need to trade your health bar if he gets queued by... Okay, if he gets queued by Raynor and evaporates, it's very bad for them. They're defending. 3v4. Leo's up. Has Entomb. They can look for a pick. Rayvar, red 11 peeling. Rayvar still poking. Hyde going in too far. Slid. It deleted. Xenaris on Glogan now. He's going to entomb, but they can't do anything. They don't have the damage pressure. Glogan's too low. He needs to hard back. Talking trees. They're up in 7 seconds. They don't end. What is this game? It's so tense. I did not expect this game to be this close. Oh my gosh, these games have been pretty insane today. Jane is not root at 13? Or at 16? That's surprising. Root is so good. They're getting camps. It's so hard for red team now because they need 3 more seeds. Or just a really big team fight win to actually end. Gazlo getting this camp in the bot lane. Pretty big for preventing core pressure. Blue clearing this camp. Blue's gonna give this trib. But they can't give all of them. No, Jaina dies way too easily, I think. They've not been positioning super well on Jaina. I think they need the Greymane to defend. Oh, big engage. The Entomb comes in. The Mosh hits 2. Glogan's gonna die immediately again. The grab bomb comes in. Greymane dies immediately. Hyde is super low. Dashes out. I don't think he pumped there. Champaford gets thrown in the backline. Do they have enough damage to burst down Champaford? Jaina's alive. Gazlo goes down. They peeled off. Oh no, Jaina's just dead. Glogan, can he get out also? They can't defend now. They have Odin. That's game. They just push for core. Rayvar, where are you going? Don't get hit by the seed thing. Alright, we got hit by the seed thing. Red 11. Peeling out. Peeling Xenaris. They have so much core pressure here. Good slide. They need to kill Zarameg. Xenaris and Rayvar just need to hit the same target, and they'll die. Hyde can't heal through the pressure. They need to get the minions attacking the core. Clear the wave with Odin, Xenaris. Glogan living. He's getting a huge drain on red 11. He needs to just live. Just stay alive. Greymane is up in 10 seconds. You can take some core damage. Glogan, he gets stalled out. The root is insane. Does he die to that? Oh my god. If any damage follows up that root. Zarameg stepping in. They need to clear the minions. Zarameg getting pushed away by Rayvar. If he gets a Q, okay, the unstoppable. They're getting mid-keep. Meanwhile, the seed. 1 of 3 for red team. Blue. Going for the bruiser camp. They need to push out their lanes. Red gonna do their camps. Yeah, they need to threaten a back door. They can win these fights, but Glogan's just dying instantly in every fight. Because he goes in for an Entomb, but he doesn't have silence. Like, the Entomb doesn't do anything. They don't have taunt either. If they have silence and taunt, they instantly win every fight. They're pressuring the back door. The backs are slow. They have a lot of damage on this. Greymane needs to hit the core. Jaina needs to pump every Wintermute ounce of damage into the core that they have. Greymane's not hitting the core. He gets stunned by the Gazlo. Greymane wasn't hitting the core. They still have enough. Jaina damage. Oh my gosh, no. Zarameg, it's 2%. He had 66 health. Easy clap. Let's go, blue team. Let's go. What in the world? They made the call. They pulled the trigger. How does Talking Trees get hit by Gazlo and the core mechanic? Just hit the core. I don't even know how Jaina died. Glogan died 9 times. Did anyone look good in that game? Xenaris played pretty well. Rayvar played pretty well. Alright. Red DPS played pretty well, but they lost. All 3 games. And they looked rough in some earlier games. I don't know if anyone looked good in that series overall. Everyone had some brief moments of good, but there was a lot of bad mixed in there. I don't think anyone looked good in all three games. Really. Hyde played pretty well. Trees played pretty well overall. I think Hyde and Trees. They didn't like make some game-winning plays though. I don't know what to think of that game. That was a mess. 28-minute level 25 to 24. Late game on that map is so bad. It's so awful. Alright, well, that was a thing. Alright, well, I don't know what to think of those games. I've been trying to think of something to say, and I don't think I have anything to say. Um, yeah. I felt like there was a lot of macro mistakes, a lot of micro mistakes, a lot of communication issues, a lot of weird mistakes, weird talents, weird draft decisions. I just don't I don't think anything in that game looked cohesively good or impressive. I think there was kind of weak points being shown all over, which to be fair, those are close games. They were probably closer games than I would have expected them to be. I don't know whether that's good for red team, bad for blue team, maybe a little both. Maybe six of one, half a dozen of the other. I don't know what to think. Am I moving Zaramag to S tier? He took Decimate this game. That's my answer to that question.